Welcome back to Tran wins Baldur's Gate 3.
Catch a break.
In the previous episode, we had just completed the House of Healing Morgue sub-area. On a closer inspection of this, though, there's a secret button right over here, as soon as our characters can detect it.
That might be worth it, though.
And once we pressed it, I had to move waiting so I could actually click on it. There's some treasure back here. So on my first blind kind of blaze through, because I'm trying not to look at every crate and every body, I missed some things. On my subsequent, I'm going to now clean out the area. I can find everything. There's a deception ring, +1 on this corpse. In this chest is a strange tendril amulet, Evard's Black Tentacles. And with that covered, let's journey onwards. When we last left off, we were just about to face off with this Kuo-Toa chieftain. In a normal playthrough, you probably would approach him or enter his line of sight and battle would begin. That actually plays out pretty well for you, because the enemy won't get a surprise round. So you'll see that this is just the one. They don't reveal yourself until you enter a certain region.
Fuck yes. Aye aye.
When you walk close enough to the chieftain or in certain areas such as around chests, they will all show up. If they show up before you enter battle, such as you're walking into this room and then approach that chest, your characters become surprised. Even though all of these guys just showed up, since we're already in battle, we don't get surprised. The same thing applies to the enemy, though. If you're mid-battle with them and one of your characters crouches and shoots them, it's not a surprise. That's what it would look like. You'd have all of these guys to deal with. So this time, we're going to actually besiege the enemies. We're sending Tran up alone just at first to give him a head start. This way, the rest of the group won't walk into the cone. Rather than trying to walk in formation, they'll just take the straight line. You have to pass a DC 30 check, which means my characters will have to roll a 20 in order to detect the Kuo-Toa. I'm assuming, because I did not detect them on my rehearsal. Once we're up here, we can start messing around with them. So we're going to go and ungroup. Then we'll cast a blessing spell. We never really cast that. We can cast on 3 people, but it's not really that important. And we'll go ahead and add Ray of Frost to number 1 and just start pelting the enemy. You can see him up there moving around. And this is what we'll do for all of them. I gotta find exactly where they are. There we go, there's one. No, you don't. Death from above. Can't seem to target that one. That's fine. We are definitely whittling down their numbers. And even though this looks like it's just taking time having one guy fight at a time, because this is turn-based, this is actually far faster than normal. Remember that Halson would only be able to cast Ray of Frost one time, and then they would all move. Even if it wasn't just Halson, and I was having a team of 4 or 8, and it would still be all of them moving for every couple of my actions. This is far faster than normal. I have also tried using Sanctuary and Radiant Guardians to kill them. These guys will throw nets and stuff and disable your Sanctuary, or at least they did for me. So whenever I can get through the house on that one. Alright, let's head on down and finish the rest off. They chose to walk, that's fine. And since they've already had their surprise round, hitting them again wouldn't have caused surprise. Here, have a fireball. I can just target them. Alright. So now battle has officially begun. Fortunately, when you in turn, it stops your character from moving. Well, these guys are not in battle. That's actually plays out fine for me. Too bad I can't set waypoints either. I wish this... I mean, I wish their Baldur's Gate engine, they would revise it to make it easier to control multiple characters at once. But yes, if I hit the in turn button, your character just stops in mid-track. Here, I'll show you. Oh, never mind. We'll try again when it's not the last character of the round.
No holding back.
Waiting for them to maybe get closer. They should still be taking... I believe they should still be taking their turn even if I'm in real-time mode with other characters. This is something that I had noticed when I was in the Emerald Grove.
Shall we dance?
Got to press on.
So here, should I cast anything? Nah, I think we're fine. So what happened there was Shadowheart, she used her opportunity attack with Divine Strike Thunder, causing her Thunder knockback effect to take place.
Close ranks.
Come on, can't stay idle. The blade will not bend.
He just like warp back onto the... That's probably because they should legitimately be able to swim in water, so knocking on a chasm just makes the script happen to put them back on the ground, I'm guessing. Alright. In that treasure chest, what could be so amazing to have roughly 16 people guarding it? Nothing! That's what these guys value. Now, I don't know if it's because I kill them in a couple different ways or what, but there's two Cursed Kuo-Toa chiefs for me. Taking a look at their loot, they both have Lightning Jabber.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Since there's two of the Jabbers, I'm assuming it's a bug, but if they didn't both have it, I would assume that there's two different chiefs in the area. Maybe they killed each other or something. So let's take a closer look at this. The Lightning Jabber. When launched at a target, deal an additional 1 to 4 lightning damage. Most weapons will say something like, when used as a melee weapon or ranged attacks do. Well, this says when launched. So I'm going to pass this over to Karlak, and we're going to reskill her. Since my current level is 9, she won't be able to be a high-level barbarian. I'm thinking level 3 rogue is a 3 to get thief, and then level 5 fighter so that I can get second attack. The reason why I want 5 fighter is I'm going to go to level 3 fighter to get Eldritch Knight, so the jabbing spear, whatever it's called, lightning jabber, is bonded to her. So that's 6 levels right there. And then an additional 2 levels to get the second attack. Because if my max level is 9, 3 rogue, 3 fighter, I only have 3 levels left to spend. I wouldn't be able to get a second attack as a barbarian, if that makes sense. Back up here, this would lead us to an area. Raphael will be right here. We actually don't want to talk to him right now because I want to save that for the episode where it's relevant. So that way you don't have to remember what happened 4 episodes ago or however long it takes me to get to this region. This is a place called the Mausoleum Entrance, and Raphael's right there. I don't want to actually initiate dialogue with him. And the waypoint for this area is right there. Oh, also, I had meant to include footage of fighting the boss of the House of Healing during the House of Healing episode. So I'll include that actually at the end of the episode. The reason for that is there's an achievement associated with defeating him if he doesn't use surgery on you. Before we head to the Reithwin Tollhouse, we'll go and collect our gold. This is all the gold that I've collected throughout the game by robbing the merchants every which way. As I mentioned in the previous episode, every time we enter a new day phase in the game, I go and restock from the merchants. Just go ahead and warp over because that's walking is way too slow for us right now. This stairway actually gives me a lot of problems because I often fall through the stairs right here trying to climb up it. I would probably jump. Because this gives me so many problems, I found 2 other ways to go up here. This rubble leads to the 2nd floor. And these roots... No, it's these roots. These roots lead to the 2nd floor. There's really not much on the 1st floor. It's just a bunch of rubble. There's some ghosts. There's 5 or 6 ghosts. And they're all pretty boring. We want to talk to this person over here.
What do you bring?
What do you require?
I require good.
It seems to me you have enough.
No, no, no. You must pay.
If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
Toss the creature a gold piece.
More gold.
I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
I've already paid.
More gold.
Gold is such a limited desire. With the right help, you could become so much more.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
Haven't you heard? The local authority has decreed the gold belongs to the toll collector. You.
Me? No! Gold! 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 No. I paid back.
And then she dies. The reason we did it that way was to get the Steam achievement, defeat the toll collector without her using gold against you. That's what brought to memory that I needed to show you how to get the Steam achievement for the surgeon. On her corpse, whatever, I'm guessing she's probably started with an even 250 gold. There's a Twist of Fortune, unsigned trade visa, and a Tollhouse master office key. Let's say that 3 times fast. The Twist of Fortune. It says here, when you roll 2 or less with the weapon's damage die, reroll and take the new result. Not that big a deal, but take a look at this feature. Blood Money. Strike out greedily, dealing an additional 4 bludgeoning damage per 300 gold that the target possesses. I have a lot of gold. I'm wondering if there's a cap on this. And I do a lot of pickpocketing, and I've shown even in the Emerald Grove episode that I do reverse pickpocketing. So we're going to combine those 2 features. However, we're going to defeat her in battle because there's inspirations associated with it. We got the Steam achievement, so let's go ahead and load. How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
Fine, take it all. There's no way that all the money I have would fit in that pouch.
Enough. Yes. You may pass.
You may say, like, what's this? Tran, have you become good? No, we're gonna kill her. I handed that over because a little bit of a glitch happens once you give her that much gold. The gold that we carry caps out at 99,000, but when she picks it up, there's no such cap. So now it's in 1 stack. Not that it's a big deal. We'll probably never carry that much money. I just wanted to show it. So we're gonna go ahead and crouch and do battle. We could shove her out the window. I'm actually kind of curious what happens if we do that. That's quite a bit of damage. We didn't... Oh, she just healed. And she warped back? Lame. What? There was no edit there. I think the game just didn't know how to register being in battle and not in battle. Can I fight these things? Yeah, I can fight these things right now. Before you enter some sort of battle with her, these guys have a status effect called Ghostly Visage or something, and it says that they don't take damage. Let's go ahead and kill these guys now, while she's not in the area. Looks like she is in battle as well. That's fine. Should have backed up some.
This is my time.
As you defeat the skull, she loses 100 hit points each, and she starts losing body parts. You can see here it says like a coin quiz. I have no idea if I said that right. And I'm assuming that means it's a right leg. You saw her before, she was totally armored and was quite like she was a bit obese. But we can see here that she's probably a very frail, thin, undead person underneath. If an ally dies to combustible horde, they dislike you for it. I guess they thought it was you. Or maybe it's because I had killed her before the combustible horde happened. And so I assigned it to the player. I don't know what the reason is, but try not to die to that. Not that it should really happen to you. Try to pop these guys. Actually, that's not the one I should hit. I should hit this one. If he had hit me, he would have taken fire and acid damage. Though it looks like he's immune to fight. Oh, I have potions I should be drinking. And the reason why I wanted to kill the ones on the periphery, let's go ahead and turn undead. They saved. We can try again, or we can cast some of the other spells. We'll turn undead again. I'm not sure if you can turn multiple times. Yeah, you can. But he only took 7 damage. Nothing major there. This is ability checks. I don't think this is for battle. These are for battle. I already barded ourselves up beforehand. But yeah, throwing her out the window does severe damage and should probably be the play. When a NPC stands in front of a window, that's what the game developers want you to do. Typically. There's an exception in The Last Light Inn where there's a person just standing in front of a river and you're not allowed to push her into it. Sure, she's crying about the loss of her husband, but the gamer in me says I need to push her in. We got Charlatan, takes 1 to no one. And we still have 1 of these left. I probably can't reach her, so we'll just shoot here and end our turn. So the reason... Oh, they're gonna explode, that's why. So the reason why we get the takes 1 to no one achievement, or inspiration, is because now she has no armor. She also looks a little shy. We take a look at, not that one, this button, inspirations, Charlatan. Scrolling down, takes 1 to no one. Expose the true form of the Toll Collector by removing all her gold armor. And you send that to Tran. Open. How many times do I gotta click you? 70% chance.
Free from the curse. Now, perhaps she'll find peace.
The air flailing made it better. So now I gotta go loot her. Actually, could we telekinesis her body back up here as soon as we're done being lethargic? I don't think that should be a thing in the game when battle is over. Just like when a person is downed in battle and then you end the battle in victory, they no longer have the death saving throws. So if they were downed out of battle, they will have death saving throws being checked, even though there's no battle happening. If that still makes sense. I feel like the more intricacies of the game I talk about, that I start making less sense to a normal watcher. Alright, where is her body? I don't even know where it is. We're just gonna warp on down and look for it.
Breathe deep and move.
There it is. I apparently landed right next to it. All of our gold is now put in one tiny little stack. We'll just send that straight to camp. I can't pick that up. And I warp back up here. Okay. I haven't actually searched this place because I've been dealing with her. So searching around is going to be new to me. Not you. Why can't I exit out of this? Whatever. Sure. Do these guys have anything? It doesn't look like it. But I would be remiss if I didn't at least click on them to look.
That might be worth a look.
Seized inventory.
Okay. If only we had Karlak, right? Can I... It won't let me click through it. It doesn't say it's weak to anything in particular. Just that it has medium toughness. Probably easier just to try to Misty Step through the window or something. Tollhouse clerk's key. Another key. I'm assuming they all lead to the same place.
Better not be cursed.
Vampiric scroll. This, I guess, is just broken. I was clicking right here multiple times and...
That's curious.
Please, come on, let me... Game! Stop being such a hassle. Okay, apparently it's the sweet spot's over there. If you find the safe, I'm inside. Had to shut myself in to avoid the shadow. There's no gold, if you're thinking of killing me for it. Yara and Goth moved it all to her personal coffers. And I'm unarmed anyway. Just let me out when the shadows are gone, and I'll find a way to repay you. I've only got 3 candles with me, so hurry. The combination to unlock the safe has been written in big, bold handwriting below.
The heavy door grinds open. The combination worked.
Because our characters are Colossus-sized, they can't enter the safe. As odd as it sounds, when I look at the damage log, ranged weapons also receive benefit from the Colossus Elixir. Come on, let's see here. Tran.
Stop me yet.
You've got to put these scrolls inside your hotbar because it has a variant, and otherwise will not work. Let's see if I can get Will to interact with the body. No. It's not a searchable body. It has an actual icon to interact with it, and I assumed that I would have had some dialogue or something with it. Can't reach this. Can I reach anything? Yeah, just apparently not that desk.
A hero at heart.
Whatever, game. Here, let me just blow up the desk to make sure there's not something I need to get from it. Oh, it doesn't even have hit points. Scroll. Mind reading potion.
What path lies before me?
Why does it... Why? You saw that the lock kept disappearing when I was trying to use Astarion to pick it, right? Instead of the lock icon, it was the hand icon. Inside we find Gloves of Battle Mage's Power. When a weapon attack roll inflicts a condition, the wielder gains arcane acuity. Okay. Make sure there's nothing on that. I don't feel there is, but there watch there be a magic item. For example, I did miss on the kobold, one of the drunk kobolds earlier. I forgot to search them on. One of them, not even the specially named alchemist, had the missing ceremonial mace or something I was looking for. that I had found during my rehearsal, but not during my hasty run.
Need to find a way forward.
Something over there.
We get the Iron Vine Shield. When the wielder is holding a weapon empowered with Shillelagh, I don't know if that's how you say it, and when they are hit by a melee attack, the attacker takes 2 piercing damage. Confiscated works. Oh, for Will, when we defeated the person, we got defeat a major figure in the corrupted town. Confiscated works. There it is. Acquire a magic item from the Toll Collector's confiscation chest. Tollhouse Ledger. Okay. Why can't I take the statue? I can attack it. I can attack most things, but it doesn't necessarily mean something happens. Okay, Will. I don't know if that was supposed to happen, but alright. But yeah, I felt like I should be able to take that so that I can melt it down or use it as a weapon.
That's curious.
Even if you were to break this door, you can't attack this cabinet or anything. It would still be blocked. So what magic items did we walk away with? We got that, that, and that. Did I miss anything? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a...
Forget it. It's blocked from behind.
The rest of my character's not following me yet. Alright, I'm gonna make a save here, and then I'm gonna look around, and if there is nothing, then we'll continue. If there is, I'll show you what I found. While trying to collect my characters, I saw a door down here, and also while we're at it, there's that window I did need to check out. If we had Karlach around, I'm sure we could break that down, but we don't need to head back for her right now. Let's see if this is related. If you're wondering why I left click over here, it's because since I'm using the large party mod, only F1 through F4 works, so I've lost the habit of using F1 through F4 to select characters. I'm just used to going over to the left bar and picking what I need.
Should mind my step.
What's that?
I expected enemies or something. Undead. Garangoth's logbook. Trade slowing. Merchant scared of Ketheric. Nervous of war. He will not take my due. You have a soul coin. Knickknacks. I don't know why they're keeping a vase in here. I mean, literally the vase, if the game identifies it as 1 gold. Not even the fancy looking vases that the guys had in the Githyanki Kresh. Those are some fancy vases. They look like made of jade or something. Tran's not exactly the best candidate for this, but we'll be fine. We find the Fireheart. When you take fire damage dealt by another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. Great Axe +1. Scroll of Color Spray and Silunite Prayer Book.
I didn't realize we had time to read children's stories.
Okay, I figured she'd have a quip for that. If I were to read it in here, we wouldn't be able to hear it because it sounds mute. Okay, I believe we've cleared up all of Reithwin because this leads to another area. We click on this. That's our waypoint behind the Githyanki. And there's the Githyanki over there, the dead ones anyways.
Clustered fires and tents. The Absolute's army is...
The countless distant silhouettes leave you no doubt. A veritable army swarms the path ahead.
We're going to turn back for now. If we attempted to continue forward, the game would just lock us up in Moonrise Towers and would make us skip a bunch of dialogue. We don't want that. I think we've done everything then. There's a dungeon up here, which we'll have to wait till later. Moonrise Towers will be next on the chopping block. There is an achievement associated with this boss, so we're going to simulate a standard party of 4. Let's go ahead and start using these toxins before we get closer. Switch to the bow. Toxin that as well. Toxin this. Toxin this. We're going to drink these haste potions. Then enter dialogue. We have 2 turns left of the haste potion, but that's okay.
How to steady their hands, I wonder.
Why not have them hone their skills on each other?
Yes, for are we not all in need of a cure? The scalpel does not discriminate. Let each and every one of you partake in its soothing journey. Absent sisters, acquaint yourselves. It is a proud moment when one sees one's teachings so lovingly taken to heart. You are to be commended for their graduation, rewarded with the promised cure. Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
Attack. Let's go ahead and begin by entering Frenzy. And then we're going to throw, hopefully knocking him prone. But if it doesn't, we'll be okay. Yeah, we missed that one. Bull Rush, it only knocks them back, it does not knock them down. So we're going to just do some damage at this time then. And we'll camp him, because he's likely to attempt to revive one of the corpses. What we've got here is we're going to turn on passive, non-lethal attacks. Remember that this also automatically turns off cold or weak, so if you are having trouble getting cold or weak to work, you may have turned on non-lethal and as such canceled. We're going to attack the distressed man. He is knocked out temporarily. We're going to attack him again, causing a critical hit because he's currently prone. It did kill him though. It looked like it probably killed him because the purple worm toxin. That's fine. We got a bloodlust out of that, so we did get some benefit from this.
Time to strike.
So these characters are currently... Oh, actually, unfortunately, they are not frightened. So that plan did not work out either. Can I perhaps sweep both of these characters? Yes. I don't think there's much I need to do right now. Like, we could try pushing him.
Keep them guessing.
I meant to turn off all in first. Let's go ahead and fog these bodies. He should no longer be able to revive these specific corpses because he may have trouble seeing them. Make sure we're crowded around him so that we can take opportunity attacks when he attempts to leave.
Victory awaits.
Go and Divine Smite him. 88% chance. I mean, that's probably as high as we're going to get, so. Oh, we probably Divine Smited the body there too, because we left these reactions on. That way the battle is not as slow for you watching. You can also probably turn on Cold Weak again. You can do Concentrated Blast for a little bit of damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because he's not currently wearing the Psychic Ring of Concentration. So we took out Friends and did extra 13 damage. Make sure we switch to his melee. And in turn. We got Non-Invasive Procedure. I'm not exactly... I think he tried to leave and our character smacked him. Either that or all the poison hit. No, it looks like all the poison took place. That is one way you can deal with him. So what would have happened is, because he can't see this body, he's going to head to another body and try to revive that. Even if he could see them, he'd have to walk around our characters to get there, and so we were going to have lots of free hits. And that is one way you can get that achievement.
If not,
Thank you very much for watching Tran Wins Baldur's Gate 3. I'll see you next time.